The shot goes up. If you're DeMar DeRozan, stop. You got to be way more aggressive here boxing out. Get into PJ Tucker's jersey. Use the lower half of your body to drive him out. Like, you don't do any of that. That's not a box out. So, of course, this long rebound now goes to PJ Tucker. Okay, if you're Zach LaVine and you're trapping Joel Embiid, Patrick Beverley's going to rotate here. This player's going to rotate here. You have to sprint over to the corner. That is not sprinting to the corner. What is Patrick Beverley doing? You're not getting to PJ Tucker. You can get here. So DeRozan's got to step up here. LaVine's got to go here. Where's Beverley going? You're going to the middle of nowhere. And now look, now this is going to screw up. The defense is scrambling, and now that messes up box out assignments. Okay, so Nikola Vucevic has zero chance of guarding Joel Embiid like this. Is he in a defensive stance? Are his feet set? Not even close. So if you're Vucevic here, you got to get up. Play on Embiid's side and force him into this help right here. You're going to get beat with no help if you let him go this way. You have got to be on your toes at all times when you're guarding Embiid. Andre Drummond right now just needs to get to the three-point line in a defensive stance with his feet set. Andre Drummond does not do that. Your feet aren't set. You're not in a defensive stance. You're going uphill as Embiid's going downhill, so you're just backpedaling. Okay, if you're Ayo Dosunmu, this is off a turnover. All you got to do right now is just get back in the quickest way possible. So don't come towards the middle of the floor. Just get back this way, okay, and sprint. See, Ayo Dosunmu is going to do everything wrong here. He's going back to the middle of the floor, and now he's jogging. What? Okay, first of all, if you're Ayo Dosunmu here, this gamble here is a disaster. Just get over the screen. You gamble here, that sets you back. So now if you're Andre Drummond, you have to stay underneath, but you can't let this player turn the corner, all right? Paul Reed, you have backside help, all right? But if this player turns the corner, now the weak side of the floor is... Terrible switch. If you're Ayo Dosunmu, you have to get underneath the screener when you switch. Battle for real estate, initiate contact. Look at this. You're going over the top of the screen. So now when the shot goes up, who's going to be boxing out who? I mean... What are the Bulls doing here? This looks like this is supposed to be a trap, I guess? So if that's the case, then Coby White needs to get up and close this space off. You can't let this player turn the corner on a trap. I don't... What is Coby White doing? Doubling the post is fine, but stop. If this player's doubling the post, Patrick Beverley's got to start to come over here, because when he doubles, and this, you got to be able to rotate here. And then this player here, here, and then you go here. But you can't double the post and expect to get back out to the three-point line. So Tobias Harris beats his man off the dribble that draws a double team. Why is Vucevic leaving his feet here? This player's rotating here. Vucevic has to come here. Dosunmu's coming here. Look at Vucevic. Like, what are you doing? So now you're never going to get out over here. Just pump fake and go right by you. Okay, if you're Coby White and you're going to double Joel Embiid here, you can't just do that without these backside defenders knowing. Because look at this. You go double, stop. This player's got to rotate up, and this player's got to rotate up. We're not worried about this pass being made because you can recover on that pass if your feet are set. But you're just doubling, and there's no rotations whatsoever. This is absurd. If you are Zach LaVine, you have to have your feet set in a defensive stance, of which you are not, and you can't just be staring at the ball, so you're like 0 for 3. Okay, if you're Ayo Dosunmu here, and you want to play the gaps, you need to sprint back now because you got to be there. See, look at Dosunmu, not sprinting back. Like, you should already be here right now, okay? So now when this pass gets made, you'll be able to recover because your feet are set. But look at this. Your feet are taking you inward. So Tobias Harris is going to be wide open. This is absurd. So this defender here for the Bulls gets in backside help on Joel Embiid. Okay? Okay, you got his dribble picked up. That's it. Get back. Like, you standing around here now is totally pointless. And what is Patrick Beverley doing here? If you are switching this screen, you need to get underneath the screener immediately. Look at Patrick Beverley. Why are you going over the top? And now you're flying around. Like, guard Tobias Harris. You're in no position. You're not in a defensive stance. Your feet aren't set. So now Tobias Harris is... What? Jeez. horrible switch. If you are switching the screen, DeMar DeRozan should be up here in a defensive stance with his feet set, ready to guard. Is DeMar DeRozan up here with his feet set, ready to guard? No, his feet are coming uphill as Tyrese Maxey's going downhill. Another terrible switch. Look at Zach LaVine. Stop. So this screen is happening. You should right now be level to the screener so that you are ready to guard. This player would fly underneath the screener. See, look at this. Why is your... Look, what is going on? Why is your hand on this? So your body momentum's taking you this way because you have your hand on the screener's back. You're not ready to guard Tyrese Maxey, even sort of. Bulls are in drop coverage. What is Andre Drummond doing? The screen is being set here, so this is where you drop. Look at this. He's dropped. What is he doing? So this screw. Look at everybody's collapsing on the ball. Screws up box out assignments. You want to be in the gaps. Your feet have to be set. You have to be in a defensive stance now. See, again, look at Dosunmu. Not in a defensive stance. Feet aren't set. Never getting out to Niang. Another horrendous switch. What is LaVine doing? Get here, ready to guard. You are, look at LaVine. Are you ready to guard right now? No, your feet are taking you uphill. They're not set. You're not in a defensive stance. Of course you get blown by. This is a joke.